Hello, and welcome to the Women in Tech powered by Bird and Bird series. In this podcast series, we will hear interesting stories from interesting people leading the charge at the forefront of innovation. My name is Melissa Murray, and I'm a partner in our intellectual property group based in Dubai. I'm also a member of the firm's wider tech and comms group. I'm delighted to be joined today by two guests, Lina Al Hashemi, who is Project Manager for Intellectual Property Acquisition at Advanced Technology Research Council, and Ruxandra Cojocaru, who is Lead Researcher for AI and the Cross Centre Unit at the Technology Innovation Institute, both based in Abu Dhabi. Hi, Lina and Ruxandra. Welcome to our session.
Hello, thank you very much for having us here.
Amazing. So let's get into it. Lina, you are the project manager for the intellectual property acquisition at Advanced Technology Research Council. Can you please tell us about your career journey to date and how it led you to the position you're in now?
Yeah, sure. So I started my career in the IT field, which is the information technology, and it was for 8 years. Then I had a huge jump where I have moved to the intellectual property field. I started my career in Department of Economic Development within this field, and I was leading the Takamul program, which was or which is a very unique program that supports individuals, corporates, and academics legally and financially in their patent process. Then, in the last 3 years, I was honored to lead a signature project that was approved by the Executive Office of Abu Dhabi, and the project is the establishment of the intellectual property unit within the Department of Economic Development. And then recently, I have joined the ATRC to support and guide the Council in IP related matters.
Lina, how would you describe your mission within the advanced research field and what have you set out to achieve?
Just to let you know that I have recently joined the ATRC 5 months ago, and I'm still learning their procedures, their processes, and their policies, and still learning from the people around me. And my main mission or my main goal here in ATRC is to raise intellectual property awareness and to raise awareness on national and international IP policies to our subsidiaries, such as the centers, to the researchers and scientists that we have. And further, to protect ATRC and its subsidiaries' intangible assets and enhance our reputation. We need to enhance our reputation within the government of Abu Dhabi, so other entities will know who are we and how many assets do we have. So moving these intangible assets into commercialized products and services, which will lead to attract investors, partnerships, and be part of UAE and Abu Dhabi's vision in building a knowledge-based economy.
Perfect, Lina. Thank you for that. Roxana, you are heavily involved in TII's AI research and Falcon models. What are you aiming to achieve in the next 3 years?
I have been with the center for the past 2 years, actually, and I can say that based on the past experience and our current plans, our direction is very much in line with the II's mission and the UAE's long-term goal of moving towards knowledge-based technology, like Lina also said. Together with the commercialization arm of ATRC, we actually plan to approach AI from two directions. We want to pursue innovation and build solutions here in the UAE in Abu Dhabi, but we also want to encourage different sectors of the UAE society to safely adopt AI-based solutions to improve productivity and quality of work output. An important aspect of our work in the AI Cross Center unit is our dedication to the open source community. We actually believe that releasing the Falcon models on permissive licenses last year had an important global impact and was mutually beneficial. Our models are now efficiently supported by publicly available libraries, but also have been tested by researchers and companies all over the world, increasing our credibility. So a big target for us in the next 3 years is to foster community involvement and to continue building transparent large-scale AI models through an open source foundation. This is a parallel direction to supporting the commercial initiatives pursued by our colleagues in Venture One to the recently launched startup AI71.
Thank you, Ruxandra, for that. What are you seeing as the main opportunities and challenges within the AI space, and in particular, the opportunities and challenges for women and other underrepresented groups within AI and technology?
Thank you, Melissa. I would love to answer this question and share my perspective as a woman working in this field. So, to begin with, I think that the lower presence of women in STEM, so by STEM I mean science, technology, engineering, and maths, is a well known and well documented problem, even from a research perspective. There are multiple studies that look at this from different angles and different moments in a woman's life, like end of high school, end of bachelor studies, post PhD, and so on. From my personal experience, I can say that I generally worked in environments where female researchers were less than 20% of the technical staff. This can vary by domain, and it's really the case in physics, where I can say that I often walked in a seminar room with about 40 people and I would only see 2-3 women. In the case of computer science and AI, I think the statistics are a bit better. And overall, I would say that just looking at the makeup of TIA's current research staff, you can see that slowly this gap is being bridged in STEM. In the team I currently work with, within the AI Cross Center unit, which is about 12 people, my direct team, I can say that 50% are women, and this is amazing.
Thank you. That sounds amazing. I'm really happy being based here in the UAE to hear that there's such a great representation of women within the areas you're working with. I'm moving back now to Lina. Lina, can you let us know what are the main points to consider in technology procurement?
So the main points to consider in technology procurement, such as the procurement for buying components, software, technologies, or even companies, due diligence of intellectual property to make sure that there are no risks of ongoing infringements of third-party IP rights, and to identify potential growth or commercialization aspects for the representative IP right that are being transferred in the purchase. So these are the main points in technology procurement.
For Roxandra, what advice would you give to others aspiring to follow a similar career trajectory?
So there are certainly challenges in building a career in research and advanced technology. One has to put a lot of effort in their training, and it's basically a continual learning experience as these domains move really fast and are very competitive. I can say I enjoy my work. I find the projects we build here to be very interesting and exciting, but it's not always easy. Still, I believe I'm lucky to have this sort of job. I can say that my career path was actually not straightforward. So, because I moved from physics to machine learning and AI, there were many twists and turns over the years. So, the thing that I learned and I can share with others is to encourage them to follow their professional interest and not be afraid of change or of new challenges.
Thank you. Lena, I have the same question for you. What advice would you give to others aspiring to follow a similar career trajectory?
I would advise others just to follow what they like. So I really enjoy working in the IP field, working in harvesting and talking to the inventors and looking at their inventions, helping them with their patents, guiding them. So it makes me really happy in doing this. But what I encourage people just to follow what they like and to do more reading about IP since it's a new sector here, especially in the UAE. We have a lack of awareness and underestimating of IP, but I'm here to raise this awareness and to highlight any challenges with the ministry and with the ecosystem.
This is for Roxandra. What are you seeing as the main opportunities and challenges with large language models space?
So what can be said about AI in general and about generative AI or large language models is that it's a fast-paced and very competitive domain. It's really a race at this point. An interesting fact is that recently an article in The Economist said that the UAE is actually in the top 3 countries that is investing in AI together with the United States and China. If we look at challenges, there are many. I'll just name a few. So one of the challenges would be to introduce this technology into practical applications in a safe way, introducing the suitable guardrails. Another challenge is to find a way to deliver these models to users and clients in a cost-effective way that compensates for the high development and deployment costs. And finally, it is also a challenge to make the technology usable across more languages or different domains.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It was really great to hear from you both about your unique missions. A big thank you to all of our listeners as well. Look out for more great content coming from our Women in Tech powered by Bird & Bird series soon.
Thank you very much, Melissa, for inviting me into this podcast, and it's my pleasure.
Thanks, Melissa. It was a pleasure to meet you and to attend.